Last week, I traveled to Vegas for winter market. Now that I live in St. George, it's a little bit easier to get over there. One of the most important reasons for me to go to market is to stay in touch with my different vendors and keep those relationships alive. But trend spotting is a big part of it as well. I want to see the new products that are out, and I want to know what colors are trending. And while the different markets and seasons sort of blend together, and a lot of those colors can be seen every 6 months in the same place in a different way, you always find out what the predominant color scheme is going to be for the year. And I feel like it was last winter market that blue was really important. And then by the time summer market came, blue was everywhere. But I thought it was interesting after doing my recent Pantone review that the Cloud Dancer white was predominantly everywhere. It was the predominant neutral. It was at least the pop of light in the color schemes on everybody's, tables and their accessories. It would be what you would consider the predominant neutral. And there were even some venues that it was almost completely the Cloud Dancer white or versions of that white everywhere. So despite the controversy, it's a very popular color, and I would say it is the neutral of the year. And what occurred to me as I was walking through and seeing this everywhere, and of course it's a little bit more on my mind because of the controversy, I realized how very Aquarian it is. Everybody's talking about how this is the age of Aquarius and Aquarius this and Aquarius that, and I realized that Cloud Dancer White is an extremely Aquarian type color, and I feel like they're sending us a message about what the year is going to be like and what the vibe is going to be. You can see from my pictures, it's everywhere. It's ethereal, it's kind of celestial, a little bit detached. And then on my way out of Vegas, I looked at a fabric store to try to find some lace for my daughter's wedding dress for her wedding that's coming up. And then following my tradition of getting a gluten-free pizza to eat on the way home, I decided to try a new pizza place. I met Jill, owner of Starburst Parlor and Keto Bakery, and literally it was the best gluten-free pizza with pesto I've ever had.